Hello, hello, hello. What you're seeing is not the right thing. I forgot to remove that old picture. Here you go. Here's the camera setup. The angles are kind of new. I tried to get the colors as close as possible, but the best part is the whole thing works. I'm seeing my mic is a little higher than I expected. Let me just fix that. This should be better. Alright. So, what you're seeing here is a premiere of the entire new N-scale layout, the main N-scale, the main scale, I guess. This, from this point on, will be the main layout. The A-show scale is fun and will continue to be worked on, but this is really my scale, what I love about it. So I did a lot of work, more than I should have off camera, and now the next step will be to continue working on it on camera, which I will do. There's a lot of scenery to be done. There's extra tracking for spurs to be done. That's months and years of work, but so far so good. I'm just happy that everything works for the two main lines, and that my favorite area of the track, which is here, you can see all the turnouts, the diamond and everything, is to me the most interesting part of the layout. Works properly. So I will go through the chat, say hi to everyone. I'm hoping people enjoy this. The upper camera, which is right over there, technically I could go over there, is not the best angle. That's the only angle I'm not really happy with, but I couldn't get a mount to fit the way I wanted it to, so I will move the steamer that's over in that corner over there, so we can get a better view of the train passing by. I might raise it a little bit during the stream to get a better view of further away. I really wanted the yard to be in scene, but now it's too much in scene, so that needs to be fixed. Otherwise, this is something I'm really happy with, and I hope everyone likes it as well. So let me go through the chat and say hi to everyone that I haven't said hi already. Also, the colors, I tried to fix them. This camera, the one I'm in, is the only one I can't fix because it's too cheap. It's the integrated camera. So this is the ugliness that it is, and yeah, I'm pale, but I'm not that pale and yellow. This is the camera. But the other cameras, the colors, while they might be a little bit on the yellow side, that is my lighting. I know I could get even more bright white if I played with the settings, but I didn't get the time to do that. At least I got them all close to equal. So that was it. So I will go through the chat, as I said multiple times now, and say hi to everyone. So let's go back. I said hi to a few people in the chat, so I will gloss over that. I'll start where I was at. So, hi Paul, hi Mustache Mike, I'm not sure. Perfect Kevin, thank you. The Discord message was for distracted engineering, but I'm glad everyone else is. Hi Peter. Oops, clicked the wrong button, and now it's in my face. After hi Speedy, hi George, and just making sure I'm not missing anyone here. Hi Eugene. Yes, well, there is some that I want as well. I didn't watch Dave's videos yet. I've been busy all day. I had to work and I did this, so there's that. But hi Lars, but I do love the Japanese stuff, so there's definitely a love for the Japanese stuff in the air. Lars, I'm doing fine. I've been better, but I've been worse, so that's why this stream's gonna be shorter, and I'm gonna probably decide most of the train. I just want a painless stream where we just run trains for fun. I'm gonna be less on the laptop and more on the trains, actually, for the night. Hi Ward, just making sure I'm not missing. All right, so hi Jason, Ball J, and Speedy. All right, so BHS Railroad. It's funny because BHS is one of the high schools where I live, so that was a funny coincidence. All right. So, as you can see, how well does the turntable work? Well, as of right now, it is not working. It's just in place for when it will be working. Last time I tried it before I moved, the motor was working fine, I guess, but the electrical in the table that turns was a little funky. It was working fine until I screwed it down where it stopped working, and I didn't test it since. It's easy to open and repair, so I'll look into it when I get back to it. I'll plug it all in before I actually put scenery around it. Let's hope it doesn't fail with scenery. But I mean, it looks good, and it does have a lot of spots, and it's pretty long, so I shouldn't have too many issues. So I'm quite happy with this. The next thing I'll do to this layout is just a massive cleanup. So that's probably going to be my next video. I filmed a video for new HO scale equipment. I did mention in the video that I will make another one about the N scale stuff I bought. Well, the N scale stuff I bought was tracks and power lines, power cables. Not very interesting, so instead it's just going to be a regular N scale video, which is talking about the whole layout, the whole track plan, and also doing some cleaning. So that's going to be the next thing. When? Who knows? I'm realizing that I'm putting more and more time into preparing the streams, and with the job and stuff, I'm limited in time, so I'm wondering if I should shorten or make my stream a little simpler so I have time for videos. I'm still thinking about it, but that's thank you, Kevin. That's gonna be a thing for later. Hi, Ken. So yeah, this is the N scale stuff. We will be running a lot more stuff than just these two. I just wanted to introduce two setup that I really like, two trains that I really like. I do have a lot of passenger stuff out that we will run tonight. I do have more freight out as well that we will run tonight, including my CP Heritage unit that is looking at me in the corner waiting to be run. So that will be a thing. Your backstage is ready and you'll have a full attention. Thank you very much. So yeah, this is the layout as is. I'm very happy with it. Like, seriously very happy. This is a design I came up right before moving with Jim E, actually. He can have credit for that. He really helped me with this design, this particular design. That's the design he helped me with. I was trying to figure out something and I wasn't sure, and then we came up with this. I loved it. I was started to make it, had to move, couldn't make it before. Then I started getting into HO, did my whole layout over there, and now that I'm back to it, I finally have the layout that I've always dreamed. Thank you very much. Thank you. although pennies no longer exist. We've lost them a while back, unfortunately, in Canada as well, but yes. Thank you very much. So yeah, this is the effort in the N scale. I love it. I definitely think that if I had to pick a scale, N scale would be the one I pick. Simply for the reason that within the amount of space that I'm currently taking, which is 8 feet on this side by 5.5 feet on this side. Do I see my finger? Yep. And 6 feet across, so 6 by 8 feet. I got an insane amount of track, an insane amount of space for all my cars, and I'm not done putting yards, and that's gonna be later. And I've got wide curves for my passenger cars, which look fantastic, actually. Unfortunately, in the camera angles, well, it's not unfortunate. I really like them on a straight line, but on camera, we're mostly seeing the straight lines. But in the back, there's a bank curve that looks fantastic, and the curve over there is 13-inch radius wide, so that means it's just great looking. And on this this section, there's a 11-inch corner, but it's mostly freight that goes there. Right now, my bullet train goes there, but it's mostly freight that goes there, so it's fine. And no, overall, I'm just very happy with the whole layout. So hi, Sir Fix-a-Lot. For that reason, expect more of the live streams to be on this layout. Expect me to be putting more time and hour on this layout than the other ones. Like I said, the mini N scale, there's a little bit of finishing touches, but I'm so close to the end that I don't feel like it at all. The HO scale, there's some spots that I really want to put some scenery around, which would be great. The only thing is it's so big that to make a noticeable difference, you need to put a lot of time, and it's feeling a little bit overwhelming. This being N scale, I can put it in smaller section, and it makes a big difference. Like a full 90-degree curve is only a 1 foot square, so it doesn't take as much material or time to make. So N scale feels less overwhelming for me. It's just a perspective thing. It's not actually more or less. But I really like it. And like I said, my rolling stock, the curves, the look, everything, this is just exactly what I was looking for. So, hi Josh, glad to see you. We will be running a zebra stripe tonight. Do not worry about it. That's true, Dave. The camera angles and stuff really make if you get the camera angle close enough, and with the amount of details of the modern stuff, it's really hard to tell. The handrails and the couplers are a big tell because they're oversized in N scale. But other than that, it's pretty good. Ben Taylor, hi. Hello, Kevin. Hello, everyone from Central Kentucky. Love the N scale layout, buddy. I'm happy I could catch the stream. I had to go to work last night. Emergency. No worries. So yeah, I'm gonna work on this mostly. I just really love it, and I think this is gonna be a success, this layout. So really, really happy, and I already have plans to. The main giveaway is the Kato track ballast. Yes, that's true. Also, you can see that I've reused some tracks with old ballast that doesn't fit. These tracks will probably just be washed, quite frankly. Because while they don't match, really, the tracks are still perfectly good, and this is just acrylic paint with old ballast material, so it should be easy to clear. Other than that, it's a pretty nice and pretty stable thing. What time is it? It's already 15 minutes in. I love you, gift yourself. So yeah, but also, while you say the main giveaway, it's the Kato Unitrack for the fake ballast for the N scale thing. The other side though about this Unitrack is how smooth it runs and how easy it was to assemble, right? So Yeah, only 15 minutes. I'm that boring. It looks like an hour. So, for that reason, I think that's a big reason why I was able to make so much progress in so little time. It was the Kato unit track. The only section that I didn't use Kato unit track is this middle section here, the straight back there, and the crossover in the middle. This was too finicky, and too precise, and too many random curves that I couldn't just put pieces there. There's some odd angles, and I just scared myself. I thought they would cross each other on the diamond, but they're not even on the same track. So that section was flex track, which frankly the train looks even better and smoother on it, but it's a lot more work. So I don't think it's worth it as much. Like, price to per feet of track, of course, flex track's better and there's less connections, so it power's more stable. But the flex track is a lot more complicated to install. I've got the easier way to install it, which is the only foam foam road bed, and I use track nails straight into the plywood, so it holds well, but it's easy to correct when you remove and correct if you don't like the results. But it's been pretty good so far. So, hey Kevin, do you use lots of flex track on this layout? There's a bit in the back here, and there's where the black ballast is on this one. Other than that, it's pretty much all Kato unit track. I wanted at least this loop, like the outside loop where the freight train is, to be fully Kato unit track, because it's the one that's the most stable and the most uniform easily. So I wanted at least one track that was properly made and one that's more finicky. And turns out the other one is just as smooth, so it's fine. But yeah, so in percentages, there may be 7-8% of unit track, of flex track, but I think it came out fine. Maybe 10. Has been diesel run external. My steam engine. So I have a 50-50 thing. My smaller steamers run decently well. One of them runs super well. One of them is very picky. But the bigger steamers, I got two older ones, and they are just not great at all. Like, they don't run properly at all. But I've accepted it. To me these steamers are excursion trains, so I run them once in a while for fun. Most of them on my personal time, just as a little thing for fun that I can put my full attention to. I don't exactly have a reason to run them. Not I don't have a reason. A lot of people want to see steamers around, but I'm okay with not running them often. It's just a fun little train. So yeah, the bullet train is pretty fast. I keep it fast because it's realistic. And it looks really smooth and really good. That's the first generation, the Shinkansen Zero, the first generation bullet train. Dave, that's the one Dave... Well, it's not the one Dave gave away, because that one I bought it myself. Well, my girlfriend gave it to me for my birthday. But it's the same one that Dave gave away, and the first one that he bought. I also have parked over there this last one that he bought before the ones he just bought this week. So that is another bullet train. That was my first bullet train. Oh yeah, Ward won it, but yeah, that one. I hope you like it, Ward. I personally do. The second generation, since mine is an older model, does not, like, it can go fast, but needs a lot more power to go as fast as this one. This one's very power sensitive in a good way. The next big purchase for this layout will actually be the Kato power packs. The one I have is an old MRC transformer, and it's starting to have issues. So instead of I could fix it, and I'll keep it. And it's over 20 years old now, so I'm not blaming it for starting to have issue. But the Kato one are nice, sleek, and they're just plain good. So I'm buying at least one, maybe two. I didn't separate them yet, but I will be separating the two loops in terms of power. Two power packs. So I'm gonna be able to control them separately. In the meantime, right now they're running great as is, with the diamond making it go opposite direction there, while still being powered by the same power, and still being able to change the track from one to the other. But so for the next train, I will prepare the next one. Hi Caboose. I saw someone else. Indiana Rail fan. Someone else came in. Reese. Hi everyone. Is that a SD70? No, that's an SD40. That's running. I do have an SD90 parked in front of the camera, and SD60 and ES44AC parked in that upper camera. But I do have the Kato Heritage unit not on camera, but ready to go. I do intend to run at least one passenger train and one freight train on every track. Which one gets which, it'll depend on the train. The next freight train will be too long to go up the hill, the incline. It's a 3% incline, so it's already much better. But when you'll see the next train, you'll understand why I'm not going up the hill with it. But we can still run. We will still run a passenger train on the other loop, the upper loop, and it'll look nice. So let's get that ready. Actually, I don't have much to get ready. I just need to put the loco on the track. So what's nice is I've also prepared other angles, like so. Oh, right. Overall, maybe this one comes back. Now you can see it. And you'll see it arrive at the back and come around. There you go. And right now, it's going under the camera, so that's why you're barely seeing it. But it's going back around. Back bridge. Back side. Overall. So the trains are not new, but the layout is obviously different. You are correct, the Dougler. Hi, by the way. It is there is two -840 cm, and those can go up the hill. It can do around the big portion, so we might do a long freight on that behind that, because one of them has traction tire and the other one really helps. So we could do that later. For now, I just wanted to run something simple to start. I will stop the trains here so I can change them. And I'll be right back. Actually, whoops, wrong direction. I was thinking of something else when I did this. Alright, I am back. Just give me a second. There you go. Alright, I'm seeing some messages that I missed. Alright, so I will use both later. An auto carry car. Yes, it is. And we will use it later. Clanks. Oh, hey Clanks. So, the traction tire is actually a little rubber tire you can put on certain trains to help with, well, as the name says, traction in where it's hard to get traction, usually on climbs. They are not very popular because they cut off a power source, but they can be useful in certain scenarios, and this is one of those that is useful. That's nice, Reese, sorry. Alright, so is that a GM? Blue and white. So the one on the turntable is not, and neither is the other one technically. So the one on the turntable is a central main in Quebec, which is GP38-3, and the blue in the back near the roundhouse is a SD60 Oakville, which has a similar but not identical paint scheme to the the GM logo. Thank you very much, Dave. Oh boy. Oh boy. I've sent you which one will be my next purchase in the Japanese world, but I actually made a purchase on Facebook, so it's not sure. It's like, we're hoping it's not a scam. It's a private group that usually is very, very well moderated, so let's hope it's not. But it is the only loco I sold. I found it for a good price back. It's not the exact same, but it's the same, so let's hope that one. And that's a V-Rail loco. It's not in competition, but I do have one or two Japanese N-scale stuff that you know of that I really want to buy, so yeah. I'm not saying I will order more right away, but I am saying that expect more Japanese train stuff in the future for sure. Thank you very much, Dale Jr. fan. So yeah, I've just noticed my chat is not on live chat, is on top chat, so if I missed you, I am sorry right now. So I will not go for the most, I will go for the best. Not calling Dave out or anything. But no, jokes aside, we discussed a bit. I don't know what he bought. He actually kept it secret from me before. But last time we talked, I did show him some of the ones that I want. And I really want some. Actually, the ones that I want are not Shinkansen, no. Maybe a long duck nose later. But no, I've seen some, I think there are still high-speed commuter trains. They're not bullet trains, but high-speed commuters that look gorgeous. So, but yeah, I do want more Japanese train stuff for sure. Although, I still have the 6644 on my mind for the, this one. Oh, well, speaking of Kevin Pickrell, but yeah. The duckbill is nice, but the only sets I've seen are 10 car sets, which are not only enormous in terms of space that they take. I normally run 6 car passenger trains, but it's also very expensive because it's a 10 car set, right? It's worth a lot of money in itself. So I am thinking of going on the other route of the other ones. But regardless, when I'll get some, you guys will be the first ones to know, as I'm going to be very excited about it. But here's the N scale, and I'm really excited about it. I'm really in love with this layout. It's exactly what I was looking for. I still realize that I'm already running out of space for the scenery I wanted to do, but we get North American N scaled from Train Show and Japanese from... Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. It's on that U30 of mine. I need to go. Is it? I need to go on Discord to see what it is, because I'm not sure which one you're talking about. If it's, I know you sent it to me, but I'm. Is it model trains? Not this one. Not this one. Oh, that one. That is gorgeous. Like I said, I personally love that U30. Can't run that with the gray roof. I will later, absolutely. I just put these on, so I was really happy, and I'm just really happy, like I said, that this works. This is a long-term project of mine. This is really what I've wanted since the beginning. So yeah, this is, and this area, like how the track's laid and how it can go multiple ways. I can do switch arounds. This is really like as good as it's gonna get. For me, anyways. In my what my mind can come up as a track plan, this is pretty optimal. There's a few things I could do if I expanded even more, But there's a point where you only see your train half of the time if it's too large. I think I'm at the limit before I get there. So it's okay still. Going bigger is going to be problematic. And also I need to put scenery down. I need to put my second yard, make my turntable function, and I need to put a lot of scenery down. I wanted more. The only thing that I don't have that I really wanted for scenery is a mountain area where there's a single track and some nice bridges. I somehow don't have any spots on my layout to put it, but I'll survive. I'll survive. I do have the idea for some more, just some more, right? Some more projects. But for now, it's this is making me very happy as is. I wonder why. I wonder why Z and even. So I don't know why Z isn't more popular in Japan. I thought about Z. It's getting to the point where it's too small for certain details and too small for me to work on. Like, that's where I cut the limit. So to me, N scale is the perfect balance for detail to space saving. I think it's TT, the 1/20th scale. That could have been a great scale, but it's not popular enough in North America to have the rolling stock that I want. So this is what it's gonna be. Oh man, this just looks really nice. And I'm surrounded by trains. Can you ask for more? Yeah, Nagio, hi, by the way. That's where I would do N if I didn't already have so much extra. That's one thing, though. If you have a scale and you really love your rolling stock, it's sometimes really hard to get the rolling stock you love in the other scale that you want to go for. So unless you want a different project, switching is suboptimal. The layout is all DC, and I'm planning to stay DC. I might have some thoughts on not fully staying DC, but that's me just thinking. What I'm very happy though, is that N scale and HO scale both have the same power system, which is both DC and DCC, they're using the same. So if I ever decide to go DCC, I can just use the stuff I have and hook it up to this, right? So to me, this is the best part of having both scales. I can use the same stuff for both. But yeah, I'm staying DC for the foreseeable future. It works great for me, so I don't intend. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Also, all these locomotives would be very complicated and expensive to change to DCC, so I'd rather not. And the locomotives are much cheaper in DC, while still looking gorgeous. So, oh, that's a really good idea. Thank you, Ben. I was thinking more of putting capacitors, but Kapton tape is not a bad idea. I'm not sure which one you're talking about. This is the N scale layout, and I'm not sure. Not a bad idea, Geo. So from this point on, let's run trains for about 20 minutes each. It's been 10 minutes for these on outer layout. So well, there's the CP heritage unit that the same one that Dave has is gonna come back around. You should see it in a close-up very soon. You should see it on the camera up there. So many engines, those diesel top left line. Thank you. That is supposed to be my CN yard. As you can see, it's all CP right now because all the CN is parked in the roundhouse. Don't ask why. I actually don't know. I just started putting them there. Jay, you're right. I know the right person for switching to DCC, but I'm happy with what it is. Again, the if it ain't broke, don't fix it mentality really is a thing for me, and it ain't broke right now, right? I'm happy with the setup that I have, so I want to change the controller because that one's getting a little dated and it's a little rough. But I don't want to change the whole system. I just want to unhook it, plug in the Kato one, and just be happy with it. Hi, August. It's been a while. My mic is still too loud. What the hell am I doing? Microphone. Filters. Alright, should be better. Alright, so... Are you the golden horseshoe? I mean... Oh, derailment. I do have a lot of horseshoe curves, I guess. So, I guess I am. Alright, let's start it again. Thank you, Collie. I am in New Brunswick. And I don't model anything specific. I have a lot of... Hi, Jean-Pierre. So, I'm not modeling any specific area or anything. I just wanted to run a lot of Canadian rolling stock and some other stuff like the Alaska, the bullet train, stuff like that. And I just enjoy what I have, quite frankly. I'm still unsure about. We're not seeing that corner very well on the camera angles, but technically the camera just above me would be the one I'm thinking of. I'm not exactly sure what scenery I'll be putting back there. Do I do the mountainous area that I wanted to do over there, or do I keep it all urban? Not sure. Probably the mountain area. Maybe even a tunnel behind there, just from near the bridge to near the turnout, but I'm not sure, honestly. I'm gonna have fun. I'm just gonna start doing stuff where I know what I want and just expand from there and make it match. It's gonna be easier. Oh, I mean, as long as you're getting back on track, that's all that matters. And as long as you're okay, that's all that matters. Also, forgot to say it, Dave, if you're still lurking here, I finally have a project for the soldering iron you sent me. I actually have two that came up at the same time. I need to extend the wire of the turnout that's at the back, which I've already cut, but not clean or anything yet. And I need to redo some wiring in my girlfriend's locomotive, so we'll see. I'll be able to test it and let you know. But yeah, I'm more in a holding myself back from buying more Japanese stuff mood. Thank you very much, Jay. I really appreciate it. Like I said, to me it really feels like home, I guess. This is what I've been doing for over 7 years now, this scale. And I started on a 2x4, but this is what I always wanted. This is the scale I really wanted to, and this is what I wanted to put on my channel mainly, was N scale stuff. Like, HO scale is great for so many reasons, but this is me. So so yeah, this is my thing. So if you guys prefer the HO scale, you can let me know, but honestly, expect more of the N scale stuff, because that is exactly me. I know I'm repeating myself. I'm just so happy about this. Like, I'm really, really happy about it. Thank you very much, Jean-Pierre. Yeah, it is right, balance. Also, I believe there should be a balance of between detail and good running, like good performance for trains. And I think N-Scale has it more. If you want them to run right, you can't have too many details. Like, these are truck-mounted couplers, but they work great. And the coupler height is not a problem because they're all truck-mounted from the same company, right? They just run right, they look great. They can still have interior with lights, like as you can see on my my passenger train. Actually, I'll dim the lights a little bit if I can reach. Yep, I can. So you can see, well, that's a little more dim than I expected, but you'll be able to see the lighting in the car. Have a great night, Sir Fix-A-Lot. Thank you for coming, by the way. What is blue and white strip N scale by the roundhouse? That is my this is a CN patch engine, NSD60. Nighttime for the engines. So there's multiple ways to help with the flickering. I haven't done any of them. The first way is to put a capacitor in them, which makes a big difference. I do have cars with capacitor in the lighting, and they're smooth without any issue. I will actually show you my rotary snowplow that has it. So a capacitor does make a huge difference. There's some people just put battery power instead of track power for the cars. That also doesn't have any flickering. And someone said Kaftan tape. Never tried it, so you could try that. Hi, Callie. So, it is time to change since I said every 20 minutes. Give me a second. I will, Oh, derailment. Again, that exact same spot. Just when I said it needed to change. So, I guess it's asking to be changed. I'm just gonna put it back on track to bring it around to the lower level where it's easier to change. And, we'll be on our merry way. I don't know why it derailed only once in a while there. Oh, now I derailed it with my finger, so that doesn't do. Alright, let's bring it down. Hi, Josh Morphy. Thank you very much. There will be a Steam engine later today, but later tonight, but not right now. I'm not sure which one. It'll depend on what track is available. So, it'll go around and come back. Alright. I really think the diamond action here improves the entertainment level when we're running train on the layout. Alright, give me a second. I'll close this camera because I don't want a shot of myself. Let's change this train for... I'm not sure actually. Let's put the other bullet train. That one hasn't arrived yet. Well, not tonight, I mean. So that's one done, and it's on the track, not on the right track. My bad. Let's do, one of the reasons I did this, I'm able to change the track is going on. Simply like this, and I'll actually get this train out as well. Oh. having some issues. Just give me a second, people. This one goes there. That's fine. This one lost its cargo. That's not fine. There you go. This one's ready to back up. There you go. Lots of action right now on the layout, but that's a good thing, so I'm very happy about that as well. Oh, small derailment, no big deal. Go. This one is parked off to the side, and the bullet train there is not staying. Sorry, that one's staying. This one is not staying on the track. I'm just bringing it to me so I can change it to something else. I did have a request earlier for, oh, what was it? I know someone requested the 2-8s, but those are going to be later when they're the upper loop's free. Was it? I think it was the Central Main in Quebec, but I'm not sure. Can anyone in the chat let me know and tag me? Hey, that was the request. I'll run the bullet train alone in the meantime. But even I will later tonight, John Murphy. N-scale small derailments, yep. Alright, so, since I'm not sure what's the other requests, I will actually just put something else. That big CP, that's my SD90 mustache mic. It's this one, the SD90. What I will do is put a small freight on the lower loop from CN. Quebec Main Central. Okay, I'll put that instead. I'll put the Quebec and Main Central. Give me a second, I'll set it up. Oh, did I forget to put that switch? Yep, I did. Right, so that's the direction it'll go. Let's do a nice little freight around it. A nice little CP rail covered hopper. Some regular covered hopper. No, not. I could put this one. No. I have so much stuff, I can't be hesitating that much. Let's put a few boxcars. I have a lot of those. I enjoy a lot of them. There we go. Where's my 60-foot boxcar? I'll put a pipe load because it's different. And that's gonna be it for now. There you go. Now, just a bit more speed. Alright, so let's bring the camera back up and enjoy this one for a few minutes. So I did put something a little different in front of the main central and Quebec engine. I put my my Japanese rotary snowplow with a transition car. I'm the one who fitted the lights in this one, and I did put a capacitor, so it looks, I think, extra nice. The lighting is stable and everything, so I hope you guys like it. Hi Jersey Bill. Look at it. I need to... Oh, wrong camera. Look how nice this is. It's cleaning the track up for me while the Japanese train comes around. So I know it's not going super fast. Like I said, right now it's all in the same loop, and I don't want the rotary snowplow to go too fast. So that slows down the Shinkansen, but at least it still looks fantastic running. So I'm not mad about that. August, that loco is technically a CN patch loco. That is it's called an X Oakway. Found that on eBay. It's a patch job of what would be the GM logo without the GM engine paint, GM scheme without the actual paint scheme. I mean, when we get the CP rail back, not back, but when we run CP rail again, I do have a CP rail snowplow that we will run as well, just because I like it. Minimum radius on the bottom loop is 13-inch radius flat or 12.5 banked, but those 12.5 have an easement curve of like 22 degrees minimum radius, so it's really smooth, and banked is not as affected as flat for the curve, so it's about 13-inch. The inner loop, the one that goes up and down, that one is a 11-inch minimum radius. I'm looking back at this one. The Shinkansen going over it while it runs like this is just beautiful. Yeah, it's one of those rare finds that I couldn't pass up. The Quebec, Central Maine and Quebec. I just, and they're no longer there. So my intentions so far, this area, I wanted to make it a rail center, like with the repair shop, the actual roundhouse. This, I want to make it, in the back, I want to make a big yard where I'm going to put a lot of trains parked there. I'm thinking, but I'm not sure I'll be able to fit the passenger stuff here. If I'm not, I don't know where I'll put them, but I need to put them somewhere because I don't like taking them off the track. In the back, in the middle, the only section that doesn't have a camera right now, it's between the bridge and that layout. I want to do an actual cityscape there, and then the rest is going to be, well, pretty much what it is. So good evening, Jim. It's already 9:30, so it's and halfway there. All right. Great Northern. I am not seeing every post. No, I'm sorry. Oh, that's nice, ball. I'm missing the conversation of Jim. That, there's missing context there. So, I'll be right back. Just give me a second. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Oh. Of course it derailed when I was away. Thank you. So, I saw that the Dash 8 was requested by multiple people to run next, the BC Rail. So, well, the both together, actually. Not just the BC Rail. And we will run Dave's favorite BC Rail caboose. And I'll just build a long freight train behind it, hoping that it's fine, and if it's not, I'll just adjust the freight accordingly. And it'll go along the upper loop. The up and down loop, I guess. I don't know how to call it. This is the lower loop, I guess, so the other one is the upper loop, but it's up and down, so Thank you very much, August. Oh, derailed again. Hey, go back. Oh, the coupler is not properly coupled, that's why. There you go. So... Though, was it you that had the tri-window? I do have it, but I don't know if I'll run it tonight. It's a little funky. We may try it later, but I'm not sure. Yeah, very rough runner. And also, too power sensitive, if that makes sense. Thank you very much, Mustache Mike. It was an odd find on Amazon. Not Amazon, on eBay. eBay Japan. So, it was one of those odd finds. I forgot to put the camera back. Oh, that one's a little laggy. Let me fix that real quick. Oh, the zoom is on? What? Okay, I guess it makes sense, but it doesn't need to. There you go. So I will break my my policy already. For the next train, the outside loop, well, the lower loop, will also be a freight train. I know I said most likely a passenger and a freight every time. Oh no, actually, never mind. I will run my RDC. Actually, it looks better on this camera. So that's going to be the lower loop train, and the varying height loop will be the 2-8s. Good evening, George. Alright, so I have some good news for everyone here. I know I said I wouldn't stream for as long, and that is still the plan. But, following my stream, for anyone who enjoyed his visit last time, Jay, Fresno Jay, in the chat, will be doing his first live stream after mine. He sent me a message confirming that he was ready. I will most likely, well, not most likely, I will be in the chat. I don't know how long. That's the only thing. I don't want to overpromise me staying the entire night, because he is on the West Coast and I'm on the East Coast. So to him, it'll start at 7 o'clock. To me, it'll start at 11 o'clock. So, for anyone interested, I will... Actually, you can post a link in the chat to your channel, Jay, if you want. And you are very much welcome. Everyone here is welcome to hop over to his channel after the stream for his first live stream. So, I'm sure you'll appreciate it. Give him a break, it's his first one. But it'll be a nice introduction. I thought he was a great guest, so expect I don't expect any less of a good entertainment level from him. Unfortunately, he'll be alone, but alone in the voice call. I won't be with him, but like I said, I'll be in the chat for at least the beginning, depending on the time it ends. And I hope everyone who can make it can jump over to his live stream. So that's don't worry about it, Jay. It's your first. Everyone's first is a rough one. Yeah, Mike. Well, I had a week of all time. I'll put it that way. So I will do my best to stay as long as I can, but I don't want to promise the entire stream. Like I said, it won't be. I don't know when it'll end. There you go. So that's a link to his channel. He once he's ready to pre-start the show, like I do, I can start. I don't know if he can link it here later tonight. I mean, you can link it now. It's just reminder for later. Other than that, for me, I'm thinking about ending at 10:30 my time. Keep in mind it's 9:50, but I told him don't start exactly at 10:30 because I'm probably going to overstep a bit. So instead, it'll give us a little bathroom break and then jump over. I'm sure it'll be great. So let's prepare the dash 8s. I am right here with you. No worries, and if there's issue, Jay, we understand. We can do, you can try over another time. We can start over. That's fine. I'm happy to support you. You've been nothing but great right now, and you are a great guest. So I figured if you want to start, I'm more than happy to talk about it on my stream. So give me a second. I'm gonna prepare the next strain, and I'll be right back. So this one's gonna go on the inside loop, and the RDC is gonna be on the outside loop. It. So now let's build a train around it. Well, not around it, but for it. I have these that I love. These 70-foot reefer cars. So Alright, let's move that forward a bit. Oh, forward, I said. Now let's do some forestry products, because I have some. Oh, lost the wheel. The hand of God is helpful right now. I think this one will need a new truck soon. Come on. Get in your spot. There you go. You were running earlier just fine. What happened? Oh, you're not running just fine. This is not fine. You go there. You go. There you go. Should work. Let's see. Don't fall off, please. There you go. Works great. Oh, forgot one. Green car. That one's beautiful. And the BC Rail caboose. That is somewhere here, right there. Alright, so that one's ready to go. Keep in mind this has not been tested, so if we have issue, it is on me. I wasn't planning on running this set, but a lot of people seem to like it, so let's please the people, right? And the first loco is derailed. Let's change this to the RDC so we can respect the freight passenger setup. Not on track, please. There you go. The local's gotta go there. This, and this. And the RDC. Let's run this. Alright, what am I missing? Just making sure I'm not hearing any derailments. And I'm hearing worse than a derailment. Why did you go off like that? Curious. Strange. Where's the RDC? It's probably at the back over there. Oh, It's at the back, but it's not moving for whatever reason. Maybe dirty track. Oh yeah, dirty track. I heard it jump like it's not properly on track. Yep, it is not. Alright, what is the chat saying? Alright, so I'm not gonna go too bad. You don't want a Devo? Oh, derailment, derailment. Again, this is an untested setup, this train, so I'm not surprised that this happens. I think if I ran it the other way around, it would avoid a lot of the problems, which I may just do. Because the way the other way around goes, it's just different. You check Norton? I have not, but I need to check it out because I need some help with that. I cannot do a proper cityscape. And it derailed again. I don't know why. Something's making it derail over there, and I'm not sure why, and it's the only one that derails there. So I really need to check that one out. Okay, it was fine. This is gorgeous. No, I don't think it's you bumping the table. You're under the other layout, so you're fine on this one. What I'm thinking is happening here is there's a lot of weight behind those cars. They're not the heaviest. And the cars behind are pushing in it, so... I'm sorry, I'm not looking at the chat as much as I should right now. I'm focusing on the trains and there's some derailments. These dash 8s might not last for long if they're too problematic. They might also just switch place and run on the lower loop, because that is not a problematic loop. We'll see. We'll see what happens. There's a small gap here. That's good. These are good so far. There was a small gap in the track there. That may have been the issue. And I'm going to make sure it's permanently fixed. I should have a track nail somewhere. Somehow I can't find any track nails. I know I have some. Because I want to leave this area. Give me a second, I'll be right back. There you go. That won't move. Let's watch it to make sure it doesn't derail. Seems to be acceptable. It's not off the track, so it's already a upgrade. So the next trains will be one I pick. It'll be a little later, and I think you guys will like it. I know I certainly will. Colleen, you might just be lucky. Rapido's releasing a new batch of those. There's 3 different models, not just this one. There's this one, the hockey stick, and the green one. And mine, there's lights in it, a whole system in it. Unfortunately, it's battery powered, and you need to almost break the cupola to put the battery in. Very bad design. Well, the new ones, they have track power instead, so I don't want to spend more money on identical caboose, but at the same time I do want the lights in them. So if I'd find a buyer for my 3 CP caboose, I'd buy for like cheaper. Well, I bought them for a little cheaper than the new ones are, so I'd sell them for what I paid before tax for these. And I'd buy the new ones because I love these ones, but I do think that the a lit interior would be even better. Feel like running the gray and maroon CP. Maybe not tonight. August, maybe later. Like I said, the last train I will pick it, and it's my little CN GP40 and my my E8 Via Rail. It's gonna be a nice setup, and like I said, the stream is shorter tonight. I wanted to stream anyways. I still wanted to be on, and I will extend a few extra minutes, but I still had a rough week, so I wanted to take it slow. And since Jay is doing his first live stream tonight, it's gonna be a good handoff after this one. So, thank you, Raven. Good to see you on here as well. I appreciate every single one of you, by the way, for coming anyways. I know it's a little different than usual, but this will become the norm, honestly. Did I say something in French? I may have said something in French without realizing. Wow. No worries, August. Like I said, I had a week, and this week I wanted to take it slow, take it chill. I wasn't sure if I was going to stream. Decided to do so anyways, but a shorter one. So that's the only thing. And like I said, Jay's gonna take over. So. Oh, I mean, it could have been possible. With me, it could have been very possible. So, I'm not mad at these messing with me, but at the same time, I wouldn't be surprised if I did that. And like I said, I'll be in the chat with Jay. I know Dave offered to send a ninja.video feed. I don't have it set up on my laptop yet, but I'll be in the chat to help you if there's anything for at least, like I said, the first hour for sure, maybe a little bit longer. So we'll see. These trains have been running better than I expected. See what I mean by Kato Unitrack just works? Can someone post for... So, Jay, if you don't mind posting, if you have the link to your stream ready, post that. If you don't, post your post to your channel. And if you're not available because you're preparing, Jay, if Jim could do that, please. I think it's gonna... I really want to focus on the trains because this is a fresh track setup and I really don't want to have another derailment. I took a chance once to go for a minute and I came back to a derailment, so I don't want to mess that up again. Paul, it's not a bad idea, but depending on which one you get, there's multiple types. I've heard that the Atomics Japanese ones are incredible because they have a vacuum and a cleaner, like it drops some fluid and a what is it called, a sponge to clean it up. I have the old school track cleaner, and those don't work as good at N scale because that abrasive eraser needs a lot of weight, but N scale does not have enough weight or power to pull them. So these not as good. The other one with the track eraser, I would not recommend an N scale. HO scale, they work fine. They're not great to clean a track, but they're good to keep it clean, right? If that makes sense. It'll prevent an accumulation on it. But the what is it called? The Atomics one, I've heard good things. I didn't try it, but I've heard good things. Thank you, Jim, for the link. So let's prepare to switch for the other train. I think it's gonna be a nice little one, and then we'll be off to the races. Oh, these cabooses are also incredibly nice. These are not lit though, but I wish they were. I really did. But they would be twice as expensive. All right. Let's put this train on. Oh shoot, I set it the wrong way. And derailment. So it's starting to switch them off. I'll let it go around and switch them off. Alright, I'm back. The Via is by far my favorite set, this specific one, but I do love my other ones. But expect that one to run at about every are you going to the train show in Hammers next month? I am not, unfortunately. I am living too far. Unfortunately, I thought the text, your name did not stay as long as it should have in the animation, but I will fix that. But yeah, unfortunately, I will not be going to the Hammers show because I don't live close enough. But I will be looking online for some deals, and like I said, I just found an amazing engine that I couldn't be happier that I get back technically. So that's gonna be very fun. So yeah, unfortunately I will not. All right, so let's give it a little bit more power. Did I know? Oh, I don't know, Dave. Something wrong. Something is wrong on my GP40. One of the ditch lights seems to be facing down. Hi, ABC. I will need to look into that. Are you okay? No, it's fine. I'm dreaming stuff, apparently. Alright, so... this is definitely... I think this is one of my favorite streams in a while. Not that the other ones weren't good, but now that I have the N scale that I love running around me like this, I'm doing great right now. This is what I've been needing. Expect me to be doing this a lot this week. Very little progress. Probably videos of just me cleaning and running trains. Don't expect much more than that for a little while. I'm way too happy about this. And like I said, the HO scale is not going to be neglected. It's still going to be ran, and there's still going to be live streams on it. Just this is exactly what I was looking for. Thank you very much, Colleen. And has great things to offer, honestly. And I couldn't be happier with it. I'm glad you're enjoying your move to N scale, Great Northern. I need to figure out why this light stopped working because the wiring seems correct. But if this could work again, it would be great because that's all that's missing. It's not flashing, but it's still a railroad crossing light. Into my layout, I dismantled what I had to do build around her. I mean, there is nothing wrong with adding. I've seen a lot of people, well, a lot. I've seen a few people online do like a shelf layout where what's close to the edge, where you do most of your operations, is all HO scale, and they always do like a slope hill and put N scale in the back there as if it was further away, but it's only like 1.5 feet deep or something like that. So you could do that, Raven. And as you can see, N scale can do a lot in a small space. That table, the widest is 32 inch. The narrowest is 28 inch by 8 feet long. You can see pretty long passenger trains right there, fitting no problem. And you can see a lot of trackage, and even in terms of height, like the bridge is only 2 inches above the main line, 2.25 inch. You don't need to go as high, so your incline is not as long, right? There's a lot of perks to this. A lot of perks to N scale. Hammers, no. Oh, that hammers. I am not going. I was not planning, but thank you for the offer, George. I'll look into it. I don't count on me being there, but I'm not saying no. Now that I know it's Amherst, Nova Scotia. I don't expect it to happen, but we never know. We never know. Sorry, I didn't even realize there was a Amherst, Nova Scotia. Yeah, it's still a little while, Dave. That's why I don't plan on going, but it's closer than Amherst, Massachusetts, for sure. But I'll look in, because if I go there, being like, it's over 4 hour, at least 4.5 hour without stops. It wouldn't be a day trip. It would be a sleeping over there, and that means we're adding the hotel expense and stuff. It's getting kind of a lot, so that's why I don't expect to go, but never know. The one in Moncton, for sure, I will be going this year. I went last year and I loved it. I want to go again this year. Yeah, overnight costs really adds a lot. Plus the food, right? It's not just a meal; it's at least 3. But yeah, if the one in Moncton, I'm going for sure. I don't even have the official date, but it's always on Easter weekend, so that one for sure. I will go. I will make everything in my power to go to the one in Moncton. And there's one in St. John that also is 4 hours away. That would be an overnight stay. I hope I can go, but I'm not sure on that one as well. Go, Kevin, you only live once. Yeah, but it's not just cost, right? I have other things to do. I thought, okay, Raven, you have a point, but I thought you put a good way to get away from your girlfriend. I was like, but I don't want to get away. our relationship is not that far into it. We're still happy to be together. um, I want to, but I don't count on it. Right? Which weekend is it? Is it this weekend? Because if it's this weekend, that's way too. That'd be why. Yeah. So see, I'm not gonna marry her to keep her in the fun to be with. Let's hammers. No. Train show 2026. Which. Oh, March 21st. Okay, it's not. I have time to think about it, but the one in Moncton is April 4th. Thank you. 2 hours and 45. It's closer than I thought then. Maps. Dot. Google.com. Not. Okay. Okay, it's closer than I thought. Okay, guys. I may end up going because of you all. I didn't think it was that close. I was thinking of near Halifax. I will talk to the girlfriend. But that is very tempting suddenly. We will see. No promises, but at this point, I'm thinking about it. I'm seriously thinking about it. Oh, for sure. It's already officially posted by the association, like the Model Railroad Association. It's April 4th, and that one I'm going for sure. I don't know if I'll film much, if at all. Probably film some clips of the layouts themselves, but oh, I'll take it for sure, George. But yeah, for the one in Moncton, I will let you know if something happens, but count on me. But now Amherst is tempting. Now that it's this close, it's closer than I expected. There will be some talk with the girlfriend. I guess I'll have to wait for the Japanese stuff. I will let you guys know for both show. I didn't think it was at the end of March, and I didn't think it was closer. Well, this close to me. So good to know. Good to know. Also, can we take a moment to appreciate this? Nipple over to PI on the way back and grab me some potato chocolate. That's that's gonna be more expensive than a trade show just for the bridge crossing. I promise you, Dave, whenever I get to go to PEI, because I haven't been there yet, somehow I live this close and I haven't. I will grab you some potato chocolates. But yeah, so well, good. Are you closer? Are you deeper in Halifax, George? By any, you don't have to tell your location, but since I'm closer to you, than you to this, I'm thinking you're either in St. John or not St. John. You're either in like near Halifax or near Fredericton. You might find deal, maybe, but there's not a lot of N-scalers around here. They have an N-scale club, not as much. If the show lines up any races we can carpool, that would be a good idea. That would be a great idea, Clanks. I'll keep you posted as well. But yeah, the yeah, that's a different level of trade show. But yeah, George. Oh, that's Nova Scotia. Okay. So, I will for sure keep everyone posted about it, including you. But the plan so far, Moncton for sure, and the Amherst show, the Canadian Amherst show. I will let you know if I go. It's not sure, but it's tempting now that it's closer than I thought. Because technically the Moncton show is, because it's not in Moncton, it's in Riverview, it's 2.5 hours, so it's only 15-20 minutes extra to go to Amherst. Yeah, I'm tempted now. So we're already 7 minutes over. I will stay until 45. And then we'll cut off at 45 for sure for Jay to finish setup and come on at 11. If anyone can post link to his channel one last time here, so that people know where to go for the after show, I guess, after Kevin's show. Where is Jay? Where is Jay? Where is Jay? Ah, right there. Oh, thank you, Jay. You already posted your link. Vermont show comes March 9. And there's not much in Scout. Well, Dave, now that you mentioned that, you need to wear it the next stream. I want to see you wear your potato hat on the next stream. That's just what it is. And if you pop into Jay's stream, you need to wear that hat as well. So yeah, I will keep you posted for both. I wasn't planning on one of them. I was planning on the other one, but since it's closer than I thought, I'm not opposed to going. I will talk to my girlfriend about it. Oh man. But so far, honestly, no problem, Josh. Thank you very much. Thank you for coming. So far, I will have to say I'm very, very pleased with my N-scale layout. It's been running smooth. There's a few things I can do to make it better. Like there's also a lot of trackage to be added, a lot of cleaning to do, there's a lot of work coming. But it's good. I'm just very happy that it works. The camera angles were actually mostly good. This side of the layout was not optimal for the camera angles. That's gonna have there's some thinking coming for that one, but there's definitely stuff in the works. Well, there's always stuff in the works. I have some plans for the future. I don't know when, but what I do expect though is I loved this so much that next week expect this layout again. Honestly, I've enjoyed this so much tonight. Next week is going to be the N scale again. Saturday night full length stream unless something happens, and yeah, I hope everyone enjoyed the stream. Don't forget to like on your way out if you haven't already. And we will end in 5 minutes, and I will just end by watching the trains by changing camera and muting myself. So have a good night. Thanks everyone for coming, and have a great week.